Have you ever paused to wonder how much time you really have left after 70? Not in a fearful way, but with curiosity, because after a certain age, every year becomes more meaningful. Every morning feels more precious. And while we can't predict the future, the truth is, your body may already be whispering clues. At Golden Minds, we believe aging is not about slowing down. It's about waking up to your health, your purpose, and your strength. And today's video might just change the way you see your own journey. You see, researchers and doctors have discovered that certain subtle signs, things you may overlook in your daily life, can quietly predict how long and how well you'll live after 70. This isn't guesswork. These are real patterns found in older adults who live longer, more vibrant lives. Some of them may surprise you, like how fast you walk, how you handle stress, or even whether you still have something to look forward to next week. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 powerful signs that could reveal your true health trajectory, and more importantly, what you can do to improve every one of them starting today. So if you want to take control of your health, protect your independence, and keep living with energy and dignity, you're in the right place. Before we dive in, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Golden Minds, and comment 1 below if you're ready to learn something that could add both years and quality to your life. Let's begin. Sign number 1, your walking speed, the simple pace that says so much. Let's start with something you might not think twice about: how fast you walk. It may seem small, but your walking speed is one of the most powerful indicators of your overall health, and even how long you may live after 70. In fact, studies from major universities like USC and the University of Pittsburgh have found a strong link between walking pace and longevity. Older adults who maintain a steady, confident walking speed tend to live longer, stronger, and more independently than those who slow down dramatically. Think about that for a moment. Something as natural as walking, something you've done your whole life, can silently reflect your heart health, muscle strength, brain function, and even your emotional well-being. Let me tell you about George and Martin. Both are 76. George still enjoys his morning stroll through the park. His pace isn't rushed, but it's steady. His arms swing, his posture is upright, and he rarely has to pause. Martin, on the other hand, was once just as active, but lately he finds himself taking smaller steps. He tires quickly, feels unsteady, and avoids walks altogether because he's afraid of falling. Here's what's happening. As our bodies age, muscle loss, called sarcopenia, circulation issues, and balance challenges can quietly creep in. But the body also adapts. When we stop moving, we lose strength even faster. That's why noticing a slowdown in your walking pace can be an early warning sign. But here's the hopeful part. This is something you can change. Even light walking every day can improve strength, circulation, and coordination. Adding leg lifts, gentle stretches, or walking with light hand weights can gradually rebuild what's been lost. If you've noticed your pace getting slower, don't panic. It's not a sign to give up. It's a reminder to start gently moving again. Your body wants to stay strong. It just needs your permission. Walking isn't just about getting somewhere. It's about staying grounded, staying independent, and keeping your heart and life moving forward. So pay attention to your pace, because sometimes the most ordinary things tell us the most extraordinary truths. Sign number 2, your grip strength, the hidden signal in your hands. Now that we've talked about walking speed, let's turn to something even subtler: your grip. Yes, your hands, how firmly you can hold, squeeze, or carry something, can quietly reveal a lot about your overall health. In fact, grip strength is considered a reliable indicator of longevity, especially after age 70. Doctors and researchers use it not just to measure hand function, but to estimate your full body strength, cardiovascular health, and even brain resilience. It might sound surprising, but your grip is directly tied to your muscles, your nerves, and how well your body is aging on the inside. Let me share a story. Helen, a 74-year-old retired nurse, used to open jars, carry heavy bags, and never thought twice about shaking someone's hand. But recently, she's noticed she can't unscrew a lid without help. She drops things more often and has a hard time holding her garden tools. She thought it was just aging. But what Helen didn't know was that her grip strength was telling a deeper story. Research shows that a weakening grip can be an early sign of frailty, increased fall risk, or muscle loss, known as sarcopenia. And for many seniors, it's one of the first signs that independence might begin to slip away. But here's the good news. This is one of the easiest things to turn around. Just like walking builds strength in your legs, consistent hand exercises can help restore your grip. Try squeezing a soft stress ball a few times a day, using hand grips, or even lifting light grocery bags. You can also practice opening jars with rubber grip pads to train those muscles gently. And it's not just about jars or handshakes. It's about being able to hold on to the things that matter. Your independence, your ability to cook, to dress, to live without needing extra help. So next time you notice your hands feel a little weaker, don't brush it off. Your body is talking to you, and with a few small changes, you can answer back with strength. Because holding on tight isn't just about muscle, it's about holding on to the life you love. Sign number 3, your balance, the silent guardian of independence. After talking about grip strength, let's move one step further, literally, to something most people don't think about until it starts slipping away. Balance. Your ability to stand on one leg for 10 seconds might seem like a small thing, but in the world of health after 70, it's a big deal. It's not just about staying upright, it's about staying independent, mobile, and confident in your body. Think about it. How often do you reach for something on a high shelf, get dressed while standing, or turn quickly to answer someone? These everyday moments rely on balance, and when it starts to weaken, so does your confidence to move freely. Let me tell you about George. He's 76 and used to be a carpenter, always on his feet, climbing ladders, lifting heavy wood. But over the years, he noticed something unsettling. When he put on his pants standing up, he had to lean on the bed. When walking in the yard, a gust of wind could throw him off. He once laughed it off as clumsiness, until a small stumble turned into a serious fall that landed him in physical therapy for weeks. George didn't realize his body had been giving him quiet warnings, because balance isn't just a leg issue, it's a full body signal. Good balance depends on strong leg muscles, a sharp nervous system, clear vision, and a healthy brain. When any of those start to fade, your balance suffers. But here's the uplifting part. Balance can be rebuilt at any age. Try standing on one foot while brushing your teeth. Practice walking heel to toe across the room. Gentle exercises like Tai Chi and yoga have been shown to significantly improve coordination, reduce fall risk, and strengthen the connection between mind and body. So today, try it. Stand near a wall or chair, lift one foot slightly off the ground, and count to 10. If it's hard, that's okay. It means there's room to grow. If it's easy, keep going to stay strong. Because staying balanced isn't just physical, it's emotional too. It gives you the freedom to walk without fear, to move with purpose, and to trust your body to support you, one steady step at a time. Sign number 4, your sleep patterns, the nighttime mirror of your health. Now that we've touched on balance, let's talk about something that often slips under the radar, but quietly shapes every part of your well-being, your sleep. You might think waking up a few times at night or tossing and turning is just part of getting older. But the truth is, the way you sleep after 70 says more about your future than you might realize. Sleep is when your body does its most important work, repairing tissue, boosting immunity, flushing toxins from your brain, and restoring your energy for the day ahead. Let me share a story. Margaret, a lovely 74-year-old retired nurse, used to pride herself on her energy. But over time, she started waking up groggy, even after a full night in bed. She'd lie awake at 3 a.m., thoughts racing. Her memory felt fuzzy, her blood pressure crept up, and her mood took a hit. At first, she chalked it up to aging, but it wasn't just that. Her sleep quality had quietly declined. And that matters. Research shows that poor sleep in older adults is linked to a higher risk of cognitive decline, weakened immunity, heart disease, and even shorter lifespan. In contrast, those who maintain deep, consistent sleep tend to enjoy sharper minds, stronger bodies, and a brighter outlook on life. But here's the good news. Even if you've been struggling, better sleep is possible. Start with simple changes. Set a regular bedtime and stick to it, even on weekends. Avoid screens before bed. The blue light from phones and TVs can confuse your brain and suppress melatonin, the hormone that helps you drift off. Try sipping warm chamomile tea, doing light stretching, or reading a calming book before bed. Keep your room cool, quiet, and dark. Your body sleeps best in a cave-like setting. And don't ignore sleep apnea or other disruptions. If you snore loudly or gasp during sleep, talk to your doctor. Help is out there. Because here's the heart of it. Restful sleep isn't just about feeling less tired. It's about preserving your memory, protecting your heart, and fueling every joyful, active moment of the day to come. You deserve peaceful nights and the vibrant, healthy days that follow. Sign number 5, your appetite and eating habits, the silent clues. Your body is giving you, after a good night's sleep, the next big signal your body sends you is something we often take for granted, your appetite. You see, when you're in your 70s or older, how you eat speaks volumes about how well your body's functioning. A healthy appetite is more than just enjoying your favorite meal. It's a sign that your digestion, metabolism, hormone levels, and emotional well-being are all working in harmony. But when appetite fades, it's often your body's quiet way of saying, something's off. Let me tell you about Harold, an 80-year-old grandfather who used to love breakfast. Eggs, toast, a little fruit. But lately he just wasn't hungry. He started skipping meals, nibbling here and there, and began losing weight without trying. At first he thought it was just his age catching up, but over time he felt weaker, dizzy, and more withdrawn. His family noticed he wasn't as sharp or steady on his feet. What seemed like a small issue, less hunger, was actually a warning sign. As we age, appetite changes can be linked to many things: dental issues, medications, depression, or even early signs of memory decline. And when we eat less, we often miss out on key nutrients like protein, fiber, and healthy fats. That leads to muscle loss, low energy, poor immune function, and a higher risk of falling or getting sick. But here's the hopeful part. You can turn this around. Start by paying attention. Are you still enjoying your meals? Do you feel full too quickly? Try eating smaller portions more often throughout the day, and focus on foods that are easy to chew and packed with nutrition, like smoothies, soft-cooked veggies, eggs, and soups. Eating with others can also help spark appetite and joy. If you've noticed changes, don't dismiss them. Talk to your doctor. It could be a simple fix or an important early clue. Because nourishing your body isn't just about staying full, it's about staying strong, independent, and connected to the life you love. Your plate tells a story. Let it be one of vitality. Sign number 6, your emotional resilience, the quiet strength that keeps you going. Right after appetite, there's another powerful signal that often goes unnoticed, but it shapes every part of how you live and age. It's your emotional resilience, your ability to cope, bounce back, and stay steady when life throws its curveballs. Let me share the story of Ellen, a 77-year-old widow who lost her husband 3 years ago. At first, the grief was overwhelming. She withdrew, felt lost, and stopped doing the things she once loved. But over time, Ellen began taking small steps, joining a walking group, journaling, talking with a grief counselor. And slowly her spark came back. She wasn't trying to forget the pain. She was learning to live with it. That, my friend, is emotional resilience. Studies show that seniors who manage stress well, whether through meditation, social interaction, or simply staying hopeful, tend to live longer, healthier lives. On the flip side, chronic emotional stress can wreak havoc on your body. It raises inflammation, weakens your immune system, contributes to heart disease, and even accelerates memory loss. And here's something many people don't realize. Emotional strain doesn't always come from big tragedies. Sometimes it's the small, constant worries about health, finances, or feeling forgotten that slowly wear you down. Over time, that weight adds up. But here's the encouraging truth. Resilience can be built, even now. Simple practices like daily gratitude, mindful breathing, or talking with a trusted friend can create huge emotional shifts. Staying connected to something bigger than yourself, whether it's faith, family, or purpose, gives your life grounding, especially in the tough moments. So ask yourself, when challenges come, how do you respond? Do you retreat or do you adapt with courage and grace? You don't have to handle everything alone. Seeking support isn't weakness, it's wisdom. And taking care of your emotional well-being is just as important as tending to your body. Because the way you process life's ups and downs determines not just how long you live, but how deeply you feel alive. You are stronger than you think, and every moment of calm you choose is a step toward a brighter, healthier future. Sign number 7, your social engagement, the lifeline you might be overlooking. Right alongside emotional resilience is something just as powerful, yet often underestimated, your social engagement. How connected you are to others can silently shape the quality and length of your life more than most people realize. Let's talk about Harold. At 79, he was a retired truck driver living alone in a quiet neighborhood. After his wife passed and his kids moved away, he started spending most days watching TV and rarely left the house. Over time, he noticed his energy dip, his mood darken, and even his memory felt clouded. What Harold didn't know was that loneliness was quietly taking a toll, not just on his heart, but his health. Now contrast that with Irene, also 79, who lives in the same town. She starts her mornings with a phone call to her sister, volunteers twice a week at the local food pantry, and plays cards with neighbors every Friday night. Her laugh is contagious, her spirit strong. She still faces challenges, of course, but she faces them with a circle of support around her. That makes all the difference. Research shows that seniors who maintain regular social connections have lower rates of depression, better cognitive health, and even stronger immune systems. And it doesn't take a crowd. Just a few meaningful connections can brighten your mood, sharpen your mind, and give each day more purpose. If you found yourself withdrawing or feeling forgotten, it's never too late to reconnect. Join a local group, call an old friend, share a cup of coffee, or simply say hello to your neighbor. Even small conversations can spark big changes. Social connection isn't just about being around people. It's about feeling seen, heard, and valued. And that feeling, especially as we age, is one of life's most powerful medicines. So take a moment and reflect. Who lifts your spirit? Who makes you smile? Nurture those relationships. Reach out, because the bonds you build and the moments you share can add not just years to your life, but life to your years. You were never meant to walk this journey alone, and even one connection can help you feel more alive, more grounded, and more hopeful for what's ahead. Final thoughts. What your body might be whispering about your future. So now that we've walked through these 7 powerful signs, take a moment to reflect. What is your body trying to tell you? Are your legs still strong and steady? Is your grip firm? Do you sleep well, eat with joy, handle stress with grace, and stay connected to others? These signs aren't meant to scare you. They're meant to empower you. Because the truth is, none of this is set in stone. Most of these signals are things you can improve, strengthen, and rebuild, starting today. You don't need a perfect score in every category. You simply need awareness, a willingness to make small changes, and the belief that your future is still worth investing in. Whether it's adding a short walk to your morning routine, calling an old friend, or taking the time to eat a balanced meal, you are choosing life, vitality, and independence. The goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live better, to wake up with purpose, to move with ease, and to feel deeply connected to yourself, to others, and to the life you've built. So which sign spoke to you the most today? Leave a comment and let us know. We'd love to hear your story. And if this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe to Golden Minds so we can continue walking this journey with you. Your next chapter is still being written, and it can be your strongest yet. Thank you for watching, and remember, you're not alone, and it's never too late to take control of your future. We'll see you in the next video.